Hey, William Gilmore here for the ScreenwritersJourney.com. It is day 4 of the brand new season here on the Journey, and I have to say, what an eventful 4 days it has been. It has ranged from the pretty good to the downright horrible. So let's just jump in and start and see what has happened. First thing up, I received notice from the Austin Film Festival that Everyday Clowns did not advance at all in their new digital web series competition. Not even to the quarterfinals. I'm a little surprised by that. I thought it was a very unique, very different piece. It has gotten great feedback at the various workshops that I've done with it. I did workshops in New York, and I've done 2 different workshops here in LA testing it out. And in all 3, it has just been raved about, great belly laughs, and I've had people over the summer ask me what's going on with that. What are you doing? Because we want to know what happens to the clowns. Do they fight the mimes? What is the big battle that's going to happen? So it has definitely piqued interest with the people who have read it, and I thought it was ideally suited for the web space. And so I thought, well, maybe this would be a good opportunity to see what would happen with it with the Austin Film Festival. And apparently they weren't buying it. So the Austin Film Festival did have 9,100 submissions this year. So it's a pretty tough competition to get noticed in. Out of 9,100, if you are a winner, I think you're in the top of the top 1%. So it's a very tough market. So that was a little disappointing. That did not work out. I'm still going to go ahead and try and finish that series in October because I do think there is something there, and I'm sure somebody will want to look at it. Just not Austin. Anyway, from there, I was up for 2 different jobs here in LA in reality TV, and both of them fell through. So that was very disappointing. One of them I had really strong recommendations for, and apparently the executive producer wasn't buying that, particularly since the recommendation came from inside the show itself with the supervising producer, and it just still didn't work out. I'm not sure why. Hopefully we'll find out. Maybe I said something wrong in the interview. I don't know. But that was a little sting coming into Labor Day weekend. So I was like, definitely need some good news here to salvage this holiday, and I got it at the last moment. Back in May, I think it was, I submitted to a number of different contests with The Calling and Come Ups and Everyday Clowns. The Calling was a honorable mention in the Festival for Horror. We found that out back in June. Very small contest. It's one of those monthly things that I'm not really sure about, but at least I got that. And then I remembered, I submitted Come Ups to another one, and I have not heard anything from that. I thought they would have announced by now. So I went to their website and looked, and sure enough, they did announce, and I was not a winner. But I was a finalist. I was in the top 10 for the Breaking Walls Thriller Screenplay contest. So Come Ups made the top 10 in that particular contest. I don't know how many screenplays were submitted to that. Hopefully more than 10. But so at least that one got a little bit of notice. It's not a big contest, but it's something that can go on the website, a little marketing thing that I can put on there, a little blurb. So squeaked by with a little bit of good news there. And then rounded out the holiday weekend by going to the Action on Film Festival, which was screening the entire 2nd season of Sessions with Agnes and Estelle, which is the web series produced, directed, and written by Laura Black that I went in over the summer and did some shooting for. And so there was a screening of the entire series, and I have to say that went really well. It was really nice to see those characters up on a big screen. We were kind of concerned how that would transfer because it was all designed for basically showing on YouTube. And now we're going to project it up on big 40-foot screen, 60-foot screens, whatever it was. And it played really well. I think it played actually better there than it does online. And it was really nice to see all the episodes lined up back to back. If you try to watch them online in their little 2-minute increments and then have to wait a week, you certainly don't get a carryover of the story because they're such short little vignettes. Seeing them all together, there was really a nice arc across the whole series, connecting the episodes, and it worked really well. Laura has done a great job with that, and very interesting to see. And she really enjoyed seeing them all back to back like that. So she thinks for the third season, rather than releasing them 1 week at a time, go for the binge viewer and release them all at one time. And I think that will help her viewership with that series because it really concentrates that story all in one sitting, and they're short enough that somebody could do it in a sitting. And I think that'll get her some recognition. So, way to go, Laura. I'm ready to start season 3. Let's do it. Anyway, that's all I have as we wrap up this first weekend in September. I'm going to take Labor Day off and probably not do a whole lot. We'll kick in next week with starting to do some query letters, and I'll let you know how that goes next weekend, and whatever else happens. Until next time, I am William Gilmore for the ScreenwritersJourney.com. I will see you next time. Please keep writing.